always remember.
She has arrived. She is alive. Take the time to learn this lesson. Joan Confession, yes, it's your lesson. Take this blessing, I fetch it, you catch it. Best believe it, I know that you see it. It's the season, yes, I'm the reason. Stop.
Never take the beat.
And you come for me. I'm too damn happy. Joan Confessions. Joan Confessions. Joan Confessions. Take a few lessons.
Joan! Thank you. Thank you. It's in the building. Never did you sleep. Either way, I'm still great. What's going on, you guys? Yes! Okay. Today I actually want to talk about zodiac signs. Because one thing I noticed, I'm pretty always on point with zodiacs. Like if I'm talking to somebody within like 5 or 10 minutes after talking to them, I can usually always guess their zodiac sign. And you know, the chances, like maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd be like maybe a 7. Yeah, like a 7 chances out of a 1 to 10 I'll be right. So, I'm going to go through the zodiac signs and talk about, you know, the different zodiac signs and based on my experience with these signs and, you know, the information that I gather from their characteristics. You know, some may agree, some may not agree, but, you know, this is just my personal, you know, views on, you know, zodiacs, you know, the zodiac signs and how I view them and how I can kind of like detect what sign is what or who was what sign. Okay. So, the first sign is Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius. Aquarius, and they are like the friendly sign. I'm gonna talk about the pros and cons. Then the pros and cons. Then the pros to Aquarius is, you know, they're like friendly, you know, they like real friendly. They're the type of people like if they see somebody bullying somebody, they'll be the type of people, they'll be the ones to stick up for them and be like, yo, leave them alone. Or they'll check on the bully, like, is you okay? Don't worry about them. Da, da, da. That's how Aquarius are. Now, the cons with Aquarius that I don't really connect with too much. They are very sarcastic. And y'all know me, I could be an airhead at times, and it's kind of hard for me to pick up on sarcasm because I'm such a straight to the point kind of person. I expect everybody to be that kind of way. So when people be sarcastic with me, I usually don't pick up on it right away, and then I'll catch it later. Like, oh, that bitch was trying to be somebody. Oh, bitch, that's the why I'm back. Well, yeah, that's how Aquarius are. You know, that's. You know, they very sarcastic. You know, I can't deal with that. You know, once I realize they kind of sleepy and sarcastic, I'm like, look, girl, go sit in the corner. Okay, you in timeout. Have several seats, bitch. Okay, so yeah. So that's the you know, my take on Aquarius. Moving on from Aquarius, we're gonna go to Aries. Yes, Aries. Oh, and another thing about Aquarius. You know, based on, you know, my experiences with them, they good at bed for the most part. You know, they good at bed. Like, what? Yeah, they good. you know, I haven't met an Aquarius that's not good in bed. So, well, wait, hold up. Let me rewind back. Yes, I am. Yes, I have. And I can't seem to get rid of this freaking stalker. This freaking, he like 5. I'm gonna say 5 feet tall, but you know he's short and he's just obsessed with me, and it's just like, So yeah, okay, all of them not gonna be it, but majority of them are gonna be it. Well, I feel like I'm sweating. Hold on, gotta beat this face when I start sweating. You know, because when you use tissue, it kind of like rubs it in or whatever. Now, I just hold it in my hand. Moving on, after Aquarius, what's after Aquarius? I think it's Aries, the fire sign. Now, out of all the signs in the zodiac, when I say Aries, they give me a run for my money when it comes to reading. Like, you know, that's the sign that would have me, you know, constantly in my vocabulary getting no words, because they be like, that's fire. It's like, you know, you playing with fire, fuck with no bitches. So yeah, they can read really good. Them Aquarius, you know, yeah, they keep me on my toes. Like, 'cause one of my girlfriends, she's an Aquarius, and we have reading sessions all the time. And she just like, she keep me. I'm like, damn, she be keeping up with me. Sometimes I gotta keep up with her. I'm like, oh shit, this bitch can read. So yeah, you know, Aries. Yeah, I said Aries, right? Yeah, that's the fire sign. Yeah, Aries, they can read. You know, they can read. They will read you good. They can read you real good. So out of all of the times, I think Aries is the sign that'll give me, you know, a run for my money when it comes to reading, because, you know, from experience. You know, my girlfriend, you know who you are, Bill. Katava, yeah, we be having our reading sessions. Child, that bitch be having me breaking out in sweats and shit. It'd be fun, that's all I find. But yeah, and, you know, I guess, you know, and another thing about Aquarius, I guess the cons to, why do I keep saying Aquarius? Aries is that they're impatient. You know, they can be very impatient, and they can be very conceited. You know, not talking about you, Katama, but a lot of other Aries I know, a lot of Aries can be very conceited and obsessed with themselves. Well, hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, I'm attracted to somebody, but I'm attracted to confidence. But I guess that'd be like a con to a lot of Aries. They, you know, they're impatient and conceited. Now, after Aries, who's after Aries? Damn. Pisces. Yes, I think, yeah, look, I'm just pulling them out. Pisces, damn. Pisces. Out of all of the signs in the zodiac, I say Pisces, they're good. They can understand somebody real quick. Like, they can pick up on somebody and on somebody's actions and how they, you know, they're good at reading people. I'm not saying reading, I mean, they can read too, but as far as like, don't you know, you ever feel like people don't understand you? Like, oh, people just don't get me. They don't understand me. They don't understand my thought process or how I work. Well, Pisces, they usually get people's thought processes and how they operate. You know, because, you know, I have a lot of close Pisces girlfriends, and they will always, you know, they will understand me. You know, they will get me. You know what I'm saying? They will get. You know, a lot of people, I'm kind of difficult to, you know, read, and, you know, because once you think you got me, once you think you understand me and how I operate, I'll go to the left. And, you know, but Pisces, they usually have their pulse on, and they usually good at, you know, understanding people and reading people. Now, and a con, you know, the downfall of Pisces is they live in a fantasy fucking land. A lot of Pisces I know live in a fucking fantasy land. When I say in a fantasy land, I mean like it could be a good thing or a bad thing, you know. Like, it could be a good thing, like if they're being creative or something, but it could be a bad thing because, you know, they good liars. They good ass liars. They'll have you believe. They the type of people that could tell you the sky is red and look you dead in their face, and be saying, girl, the sky is fucking red, and you have you believe in that shit. They good, you know. That's like a damn problem. They live in a fantasy land. They can be good ass liars. They live in a fucking fantasy land. You know, lots of the time. Like, you ever see people that be like, oh, just, you know, kind of like off from reality a little bit. That's how they be. Yeah, but yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. But, you know, it could be wrong because, like I said, it makes good liars. But as far as sexually, I don't know. I never really had sex that blew my mind with a Pisces. Sex with Pisces is just kind of like basic. It's kind of like boring. You know, I don't remember a Pisces that I had good sex with. So yeah. So that's my take on Pisces. But they like my partner in crime because, like I said, they understand me. Like they understand me. They get me when a lot of people don't get me. And it's good to have people around you that get you and understand you. So we could be like partners in crime. A lot of my Pisces are my partners in crimes. Man, okay, we did Pisces, so we're going on a 4. What's after that? Pisces, we did Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, Taurus. Okay, we're gonna talk about Taurus. So that's 4. Because it's 12, so I gotta keep track of what it sounds like that. Taurus. Then I'm talking about the positive, then I'm going to the negative. They are like the best sex partners. Oh my God. They satisfy my sexual desires. Like they surpass my sexual desires. Like what? That's the sign that can make me tap out. Because I don't. I really tap out during sex. But if you a Taurus, Taurus be making me tap out. They long-winded. They just very sexual. They the best sex partner. I always say I want my next boyfriend to be a Taurus because they swing that dick perfectly. Oh my God, I love them in the bedroom. That's my favorite sexual sign is a fucking Taurus. Whew, yes. Damn. Okay, yes. Now, the negative on Taurus, they talk a lot of shit about people. They talk a lot of shit. Like when I get you ever be around that one girlfriend that just talk shit about everybody? That's how, a lot, not all of them, but some Taurus I know talk a lot of shit about. They be the type of people that, be like, ew, why she wore that today? Oh, ew, you see what that bitch got on? They talk a lot of shit about people. Not all of them, but, a good handful talk a lot of shit about people. But for the most part, I get along with Taurus, because they we compliment each other. Like, they earth sign, just like me. So we get along, but, that's just something that I don't really connect with, how they, like, gossip and talk about people. But other than that, they cool with me. So after Taurus, we got Gemini. Yes, so that's the 5th Gemini. That's one of my favorite signs, Gemini. I love Gemini. Then that's the type of sign that can come up in a room and just light the room up. Like if you in a room and it's not popping and it's boring, if it's a Gemini in there, best believe it ain't gonna be boring for much longer. Cause they excellent communicators. Like I'll just be amazed how they can just articulate words and just like. They are good for advice. Like what? Cause I'm surrounded by Geminis. My brother's a Gemini, my aunt a Gemini, I got a few girlfriends that's Geminis. And a lot of people don't really like Geminis because they say they two-faced. But me, I understand them, I guess being though I'm surrounded by them, so I get them. And don't get me wrong, that bad side, they got a real evil fucking side that I just want no parts of. But when they on that good side, I love that good side. They can be like the most funnest people. They just so fun. It's always love at first sight when I meet a Gemini. And then, as it go on, then that's when, as the relationship proceeds, that's when I'm like, okay, this bitch, I can't fuck with I can't fuck with this person for too much longer. But, once you get them, you kind of know how to operate with them. Because they got their moments where they just want to be real talkative and that could be a downfall, to me, because sometimes they talk too fucking much. Because I'm not really a talker, believe it or not. Like, I'm like, kind of reserved. Then, I need to turn the heat down in this bitch. I'm sweating like a mother. Oh, Jesus. But, that could be a downfall, sometimes. Because, I'm not really a talker, and they can talk too damn much sometimes. And then, if you're not engaging with them, they get an attitude like, do you have me? I'm like, bitch. But they're good, they're good for, they make excellent friends. As far as dating, I cannot date them Geminis. Them male Geminis, they'll get you all caught up. And they're the type of people, when it's good, but when it's bad, it's bad. Like if you dating a Gemini, They be calling you 1 minute, then the next minute they're not answering your phone calls or calling you and shit. You be like, what the fuck? Just last week we was talking every day, or you was calling me every day, and now, bitch, you're not answering your phone. You're not calling me like you was. Like, what the fuck? That's me. I'm the type of person, I love consistency, and they're not consistent enough for me. So no, I can't. No, it would have to take a strong, Gemini and a strong Capricorn for a relationship to work, as in, a romantic relationship. But as far as friends, I make they could be like my bestest friends. Like, I love Geminis. Like I said, they're good communicators. So yeah, Geminis are cool. They're kind of like bipolar sometimes. Look, I won't say bipolar because it's like two different people. They have their moments where they want to talk and, be sociable. Then they have their moments where, get the fuck off my face, I don't want to be bothered. Don't say nothing to me right now. I'm not for it today. So, but I get it. But if you're not the type of person that gets it, then you'll be like, oh, this bitch, oh, she two-faced. Oh, this bitch, she being shady today. Oh my God, I'm about to come out my fucking clothes. It's so fucking hot here. So yeah, that's Gemini. So, so I'm on the sixth one. Cancers. Yeah, that's another, another sign that I like as far as sexually, because they are very submissive. They are very, and y'all know me, I love submissive men. And every Cancer I know, I'm very compatible with them, dating. Because, as me being a Capricorn I like to take charge. And Cancers, they submissive. They can be very extremely submissive, and I love that shit. I love that shit. So yeah, that's that's the good thing about Cancers that I like. They very submissive. I love that. I like that shit, guys. And they good in bed too. They real good in bed, yes. And they moaners too. It's like every Capricorn, I keep saying Capricorn, every Cancer I know that I have sex with, they like to make a lot of noise. I don't think I met I don't think I had sex with a Cancer that was quiet. They moaners. They can get loud. But the negative about the Cancers, they talk, they another sign that talk a lot of shit. They got nasty ass mouths. They the type of people that just always got something smart to say. They the sign you gotta check them off the back. Because, if they realize they could just say what they want to you, then they just want to keep coming with it. You just gotta, like, bitch, look, I'm not the one, calm that shit down, bitch. I ain't for the shit. I ain't for the smart fucking remarks, bitch. They got smart ass mouths. It's just like, damn, bitch, is there a pause button? Like, they got smart ass mouths, and they're very paranoid. It's like, they're very paranoid. Like, they rarely trust easily. They think everybody got it out to get on. They don't really trust people easily. They kind of, they're paranoid people. But, that's the negative about them. So after Cancers, hold on. After Cancer, we have Leo. So then we have 7. Now Leo, man, those are attention whores. They like the look at me. That's like the look at me sign. They the sign that, love attention. I guess that's the negative with them. Yeah, it can get annoying sometimes. It's like look at me. They the type of people, they the type of sign that'll tag you in their photos just so you could, notice them. They like the attention sign. They attention whores. They love fucking attention. And that can be so annoying sometimes. But the good side about Leos that I love personally, because the thing with me and Leos, we're like opposites. But don't you know when they say opposite attracts? Because I'm like water and Leos are like oil. So, yeah, how opposites attract, but, we just kind of same, but we kind of like different in a sense or whatever. But the things that I love about Leos is, once they fuck with you, they fuck with you. They very loyal. They loyal. I give them that. They loyal. My girlfriend Gary, yes, bro. She is a Leo. She loyal as fuck. We've been like this since high school. Y'all know Gary. She's been on my show a few times with the big butt. Yes, they you know, they loyal. You know, they loyal. And then, you know, they got good style. They got good sense of style. I don't know what Leo without a good style. You know, they got, you know, that's another thing that attracts me to Leos. They, you know, they sense of style. They got, you know, they got a great sense of style. They loyal, they got good sense of style. That's the good thing about them. The bad thing, they just attention whores. And, okay, so yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say about Leos. Again, they can be very giving too. They can be real giving too if they really fuck with you. And another thing that I like about Leos is that they're not no bitches. You know, I don't like hanging around people that's punks, and you know, I don't know one Leo that's a punk. You know, so yeah, I love that about Leos also, because you know they the lion. So what they wreak havoc in the motherfucking on the premises. So yeah. So after Leo, hold on. That's when I'm on my H sign. After Leo, we got Leo. We got Virgo, I believe. Yeah, Virgo. And those the sign. That's the sign. Alright, I'm gonna say the good thing about Virgos. That's a sign that's good. They could be excellent at phone sex. You know, because they love they good. You know, they good at telling you what you want to hear. Like, they just know how to say all the right things. You get what I'm saying? You know, they know how to say all the right things that just, you know, they real good with words. They can say all the right things. And, you know, they'll be good for phone sex. They'll make excellent phone sex operators because they say all the right things. It's just like, you know, you ever meet somebody that's just be like, but me, you know, I don't, you know, you can't impress me with words. You know, you gotta show me with action. But if you're one of them type of people that impress with words, you'll fall for a Virgo real quick, because they say something like, "Oh, is heaven missing the angel? Because here you are." You know, they just say they know how to say all the right words. They real good words. But the negative about Virgos is they very defensive. Like they the sign that can dish it but can't take it. You know, they can talk shit about you all day long, but the second you say something out the way to them, they mad as fuck. They ready to they can't take it. They can dish it but they can't take it. You know, that's what I notice about Virgos. They the dishers but they can't receive. Who's after Virgo? Scorpio. Oh, yes, I'm getting through the signs in orderly fashion. So what is this, 9 or is this 10? Like the Virgo? Or is it Libra? Whatever. Well, we just gonna go with, okay, we're gonna go with Scorpio. Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpios. This is the intense sign. They very intense. When I say intense, they like, if they want to be part of your life, they want to be part of your life. If they want to fuck you, they want to fuck you. If they want to whoop your ass, they going to whoop your ass. Like, they real intense. Like, you know, they don't beat around a bush. Like, if they fuck with you, you want to know they fuck with you. If they don't, you want to know they don't. And, you know, that's a positive, though. You know, I like intensity. So, you know, yeah, they real intense. Now, I say the negative about Scorpios is they big know-it-alls. They're the type of people that would call your bluff. You know, like, you know, say if you make a statement, everybody agree with you, there'll be the eyeball that won't agree with you. But like, wait, hold up. No, they'll call your bluff. You know, because, you know, they big know-it-alls. But, yeah, they big know-it-alls. So that's the negative about, Scorpio, they big know-it-alls. But, you know, the positive, they intense. I love they intense. And that's a sexy sign. You know, that's a sexy sign. Yeah, I don't know no Scorpio that ain't sexy. And that's a sexy sign. And they very understanding. You know, they realistic, they very understanding. You know, they very realistic and understanding. That's another thing I love about them. So, moving on from Scorpio, Libra! Now, Libras, I love me a Libra. A Libra, they is like the friendliest fucking people. You ever meet somebody that's just so friendly and just so inviting? That is Libras. I love me a Libra. They just so, I don't know, they got that sparkle in their eyes. They just so, you know, they just so friendly. I love, you know, because I'm a friendly person, so I'm attracted to friendly people. And a lot of Leos are very friendly. Now, here's the negative of, I said Leos, I mean Libras. A lot of Libras are very friendly. And they good entrepreneurs. They make excellent entrepreneurs. They very good when it comes to business. They very business savvy. Now, here's the negative about Libras. They unbalanced. They some unbalanced ass motherfuckers. God, I mess with this one guy. He's like one of the most unbalanced people you ever know, you ever meet. And when I say unbalanced, what I mean is they can either be when they happy, they really happy, they overly happy. But when they mad, oh my God, you want to know they fucking mad. There's no in the middle. It's going to be the freaking World War III. They can be over, sometimes they can be too mad. Like, it's not even that serious. Calm down, take a chill pill. You know, go buy a Happy Meal. They could be, like, too mad. Like, they just be, like, too over, they can be over the top. You know, that's what I mean when I say they're unbalanced. They can be very unbalanced. Like, you know, because sometimes when they can be a little too friendly, or they can be a little too angry. You know, and too mad when it's not really that serious. So, yeah. But, you know, I love Libras. I get along with Libras. So after Libra, who's after Libra? Libra's October. So, we want to Sagittarius? I guess so. Sagittarius. That's another sexy sign. You know, that's another sexy sign, Sagittarius. They, you know, that's another sexy sign. You know, I'm not compatible with them motherfuckers sexually. Excuse my French, but I am not compatible with them sexually. But, you know, they the kind of sign that's just good to look at. But if you try to have sex with them, you're going to be just highly disappointed. You know, I haven't met a Sagittarius that blew my mind in the bedroom yet. You know, I'm not compatible with them in the bedroom. But they're very nice to look at. They're very attractive. And you know, that's another, you could call them a bipolar sign too. Because you know, they are, you say, grasshopper. You know, because one minute they fuck with you, the next minute they don't fuck with you. You know, they kind of, like, don't you know how grasshoppers hop around? They, like, you know, they hop around. They, you know, because it's like the bow and arrow, so they kind of like looking in the distance, you know, so they fuck with you for a minute, and then they all the way miles ahead of you, you know, fucking with somebody else, you know, so it's just like, you know, you gotta understand, you know, so that's the negative about them, you know, they like grasshoppers, they, you know, one minute they fucking with you, next minute they not, and, you know, they just hop around, they like to travel, they like grasshoppers or whatever. But they are sexy. They nice to look at. I love looking. I don't know too many ugly Sagittarius. Now, last but certainly not least, Capricorn. Okay, I'm gonna say the good thing about my sign. The good thing about my sign, Capricorn, you know, speaking from, you know, life experience that I live every day, we're very confident. You know, you can never you can never get the best of a Capricorn, because, you know, we just so confident, and our pride is just so at an all-time high. It's, you know, even if you did get the best of a Capricorn, you would never know it, because our pride is just, you know, I don't know, we very prideful, I guess. Well, is that a good thing? Alright, okay, maybe that's not a good thing, I guess. Okay, the good thing about us is we're very kind-hearted. We'll give somebody the clothes off our back. You know, we're very loyal. And we're open-minded. You know, we don't judge people. We just let people do them. You know, we don't judge people. Well, I speak for me. I don't judge people. You know, I try not to judge people. You know, I look at everything with an open mind. At least I try to. what else is good about me? I'm very kind-hearted. Like I said, I would give somebody my last. Damn, I'm talking about myself. It's kind of difficult to talk about myself. Oh, I'm fooling. Well, we're the type of people, believe it or not, we don't like the spotlight, but sometimes, somehow, some way, we always end up there. Now, I'm like reserved, and I notice when a lot of, like, if I'm in a place and a lot of everybody's attention be on me, it kind of makes me, you know, nervous. Like, oh my God, these people looking at me. You know, you would never know it though, because we're just so confident and so prideful that it's kind of difficult to pick up on. But yeah, I don't know, what's another good thing about me? That we don't give up. That's another good thing. We never give up. We never, you know, if we have our mindset for something, it's nothing going to change us. You know, we want to keep, we're the type of people that's, if you want to fight the Capricorn, if you can't knock us out cold, it's not good to fight us. Because we're the type of people, you could be whooping our motherfucking ass. We will keep coming back at you. We will not give up until, you know, we got the upper hand. And the bad thing about us, we're very malicious. When I say very malicious, like, you know, because it's the karma, we the karma sign. So we believe again, even, but that's kind of like bad because we kind of go overboard. Like, we the type of person, like, if you would slap us, just an example, I'm not saying that I would do this. We the type of people, like, if you slap us, we'll bust you upside your head with a hammer. Or, you know, with a glass bottle. You know, well, all we could have really just did was slap you back or put you in the face. But we believing in even, but we do it to the extreme. We go overboard. That's why I always tell people, if I'm not fucking with you, if I'm in a good mood, if I'm not, you know, if I'm not bothering you, it's best to leave me alone because I just don't know when to stop. I always go overboard. And I realized that growing up. Like, you know, when me and my little friends used to, you know, always bicker back and forth, I noticed I used to just always, you know, take that extra unnecessary step further. Like if somebody stole, like say if somebody knocked my pistol out of my hand or something, while you're writing, I would take all your pistols and break them. And then throw them. You know, I don't know, I go overboard. I admit I go overboard. And another bad thing about us, we're very stubborn. Once our mind is made up about something, you can't change it. You know, I admit I can be very stubborn and very controlling. Yeah, I admit, you know, I'm working on that. You know, I can be very controlling. Cause we like authority. We don't like authority. We are the authority in our mind. So we don't take orders very well unless it's, you know, unless we feel like it's something that's going to better ourselves or if it's something reasonable. Then yeah, but for the most part, you know, yeah, that's a bad thing. That could be a bad thing. We can be very controlling. But, you know, sex is amazing. You know, I also have great sex with Capricorns, you know. Yes. We do that thing now easy. But, yes. So, yeah, so that's basically all the signs of the Zodiac. You know, so that's basically summing up. And, you know, that's, you know, my views on the Zodiac, the pros and cons, the negative and positive. And, yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. And Angel Eyes, send me some topics. Or anybody else, you know, that want me to talk about something or have a topic that you want me to talk about. Send me some topics, you know. Yes, you know. Ain't nothing really been going on lately for me to talk about. So I said, you know, let me just talk about Zodiacs. Since I always predict people's Zodiacs 70% of the time right, I might as well just talk about it. Because I usually always be on point with it. So, yes! And always remember, if the hate ain't stopping, then you're perfect. Love y'all. Yes. Bye-bye. Yes, thank you. You're so kind. Very kind, very kind. Okay.